Tucson's having a birthday, and residents of Villa Maria surprised Tucson by dressing up in costumes that represented Tucson's historic past.
For a second.
What's wrong with my stomach, I think. Is
On Eddie's level. Take one in the chapel. How's that? We're going to get them all dressed up. This is cute. This is from high school, for heaven's sake.
Oh, okay.
Does she have a fan? She's got a fan.
She's got her own fan.
¿Cómo está María?
This off.
These ladies
no,
have
no, I got one of them.
Okay, oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, beautiful.
Even the staff got in the spirit and dressed up in historic costumes.
Now you're saying you don't want to put the bustier on?
Would I? Okay.
So they go on.
Up.
Out, yes, up and out.
Hang on to the spear. Take the spear in both arms.
I like it.
There we go. Okay.
Huh?
Okay.
Oh, this is just wonderful. Hey, Danny, that's in my face, though.
There.
And they're supposed to.
There we go. Hey, Danny, look this way. She's looking over that way.
I don't know if that hat's big enough for my big head.
Yes?
You're 3 years old.
Let me get your left hand.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Look at get the whole family.
Okay. Let's come back.
She's like, what are you doing?
Mama.
The celebration of Tucson's birthday continued with a visit from the founders of the Native Seed Search.
We have 3 professors today. So we're going to have all the people from the Native Seeds /Search, and they're going to explain all about what that means.
There's 2 ways to conserve seed in a seed bank, and that is called ex situ. That's outside of the original location of the seed. That's what a seed bank does. But you can also conserve seed in situ at where it originated, where it came from. And the nuns, being completely naive, said, well, why don't you make them out of pine needles? And an industry was started overnight. It was very, very sensitive.
Smell.
Blue corn amaranth, it's a cornbread. And it's made with blue corn meal and amaranth, which Barney talked about. Very high in nutrition and has a nutty flavor to it. And so it's a combination of those ingredients.
So let's sing happy birthday to Tucson, and then we'll sample this beautiful, interesting birthday cake. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Tucson. Happy birthday to you. And many more.
That's pretty good.
Isn't this cute?
All right, we'll try that handshake again. I feel like we should be cutting a ribbon or something. You know?
The people at Villa Maria lined up to shake hands with Tucson's very first mayor, William S. Ory. Well, this wasn't really William S. Ory. It was Tucson and Norm Stephenson impersonating the first
What are you
mayor.
going to say? Tucson? Huh?
And so we were to hire a teacher. So I said, well, gee, I don't even know if we got anybody that can read, let alone anybody to teach anything. So we found an old saloon. We said, we'll make this into the classroom. And so we looked around, we found a saloon keeper, Augustus Berkman. And we made him the first teacher. A couple things we forgot, how we were going to pay him. That didn't work out. But we got 55 students gathered together in this little classroom. And after a few months, he was there, he taught for about 6 months, and then he got frustrated because we didn't pay him, and so he quit. Well, our first bishop, Bishop Southpoint, some of you may know of Bishop Southpoint, well, he came up with an idea. One of the things we realized that if you hired women instead of men, you could get them for half the price, and they were twice as good. So anyway, he said, I got an idea. We'll send back to St. Louis to these cloistered nuns. And there were 7 cloistered nuns that would come out and help start our schools. Well, I just You know, I think of the movie Forrest Gump. Did you ever see Forrest Gump? And you remember you see him in the back shot beside President Johnson, over here beside Nixon and Kennedy and all these people. That's sort of where I was. I escaped from the Alamo. I escaped from the Hacienda Salado. I escaped from the big San Francisco fire. But I just happened to be at the right place, and so probably not so much my accomplishments, but...
Boy, he's a jolly good fellow.